What up, what up, what up, y'all? Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna finish getting set up here. It's been one of those days. Switch this out. Put this. Hopefully, you guys will be able to hear me once I get myself mic'd up here. Hopefully, you guys will be able to hear me pretty decently. All right, so what's up, y'all? I know nobody ever comes into my lives, and that's fine. I'm not actually going live because I really want the real time feedback. I'm just going live right now because it's easier for me to do it this way. But for those of you who don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name is Gigi. I am the Gemini Goddess. And I'm going to do a spread for you today, which is a basic yes or no spread that I use with my friends. It is a yes or no, so you focus on the question that you have, and I will give you a brief clarifier once I pull your simple yes or no. And so today we are going to start with the air signs because we can, because I want to. And yeah, happy Monday. Let's get it popping, right? All right, so we'll start with the air signs, starting with Gemini. Let's see, Geminis. Focus on one simple question if you'd like. I know sometimes it's a little hard just to kind of narrow everything down to one simple yes or no question, but try to picture your question, visualize what it is. Hold on, let me make sure my ringer's off. Y'all see all my cards? All right. Just want to make sure my ringer's off. So I'm doing this off my cell phone today. I'm having some tech issues with my MacBook, but we're not going to worry about that. All right, so, and that's cool. So Geminis, we got our own major arcana, the Lovers. And how I do this is I actually, I do not pull from a standard deck. I only pull from the major arcanas when I do my yes or no's. That's where I start. So if anybody's curious, that's all you'll ever see coming out of the yes, no's, or maybes would be the major arcanas. But anyway, back to you, Gems. So we have the Lovers, which is our card number 6. This could speak of having to make a decision. Now, this card is classified as a maybe card, obviously, because it has that element of making a decision, choosing right or wrong. There could also be something in regards to love here that you may need to you may have to make a decision on. We're going to find out really quick. I'm also going to pull you a Rebel Oracle card because I love that deck and I just love the messaging that it always brings. So we're going to do that in just a second, but first we're going to clarify this Lovers. Give me 3 cards, please. Give me 3 cards that will clarify what this is about. All right, 6 of Swords in the reverse wanted to show up. We'll get to that in a second and figure out what that's about. I also saw the 10 of Cups. I wanted to peek out a little bit. And the Ace of Cups wants to show itself. Okay, so there's definitely something involving your feelings here. There's definitely something involving your feelings here, Gemini. Could definitely have to do with a soulmate situation. And so, you got a lot of cards just jumping out here. King of Pentacles in reverse. Shadow card, 10 of Swords. Please give me 2 more clear, concise cards for the messaging. Let me just see what this one is. Oh, okay. So I actually saw the 6 of Swords pop up earlier, and your first clear card is indeed the 6 of Swords. The Five of Swords in reverse, and King of Wands wants to show up. Let's see. Give me one more card, please. One more card, please. We're going to do this as a last shuffle, and then I will just pull. Try not to be too loud in the mic, because I realized that I don't have my sound absorber with me. I don't like to call it a pad. It sounds crazy. All right, so, and Strength in reverse. Okay, Gemini, so what I'm seeing right here is, and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So the answer to your question is possibly, not a yes or not a no. And the reason for that is because it's ultimately in your, it's up to you. So, I can't remember the philosopher that came up with this, but there's an old saying, and it says, whichever path you take, you're right. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. You've got one side that is turned upside down, your strength, your Five of Swords. This tells me that at one point in time, you may have been susceptible to somebody's manipulations, or maybe you might be the one manipulating people yourself. But whatever it is, you've decided, you've already made a decision to walk away. So I think I have a feeling about what this question may be, but I dare not presume. But I will say, if you're concerned, if you are concerned about whether or not you did make the right decision, like if you've already walked away from this, or if you've already started down a new path, and you're concerned as to whether or not you have made the right decision, this is telling me, yes, you did. If you decided to walk away, you've definitely taken the advice of the Oracle, which is to make better fucking choices. And if you are pissed at where you are, stop taking yourself there. So I guess ultimately your message, Gemini, your answer is yes. And your message is keep moving forward, because you have made a better choice for yourself, and it will be better for you in the end. So that's really cool. That is very, very cool. All right, so next up, under air signs, we're going to go Libra. And Libra, we're going to have you in at 8 minutes even. All right, so let's see what the heck we got. Let's see what we got, shall we? Do 8:15. Just because I feel like that's where we will end up. All right, so focus on your question, Libra. Yes, no, maybe. I could shuffle. I hope they know I'm blind as a bat and I can't see them, but we'll just act like we don't anyway, because they're going to come in and interrupt your whole life. And I have no idea what they're doing or what they want. All right, so Libra, you got your sister sign, the Aquarius. All right, so Libra, the star. This is a definite yes. Whatever you are asking about, whatever you are inquiring about, whatever you are concerned about, this is a definite yes. And I'm hearing go for it. Go for it. Go for what you know. That's what my folks used to say all the time. Go for what you know. And would you look at this? You've got the Three of Wands, came out real quick, with the Six of Wands in reverse. You scared, Libra? Is there something that you want and you're waiting on perfect? Are you waiting on the perfect timing? And the Emperor. All right, so what I'm getting from this, Libra, is yes, the world is yours, but you're going to have to get up off your ass and go get it. You are being very passive about going after what it is that you want. And I think that has to do with the fact that you don't know if you can actually achieve it. This is something really big for you. something very, very important to you, and you want it that bad that you are not willing to take the risk of failure in order to achieve it. And I hate to tell you, my dear, that is what's keeping you away from your success. So it's like my man Yoda always says, do or do not. There is no try. One of my favorites. All right, so Libra, your oracle message, and I hate to, feel like I'm rushing through this, but I'm not. It just so happened that your cards are just popping, Libra. So your rebel oracle message is you're being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. I don't think this is so much about you being shady, Libra. I think you're just not being clear on what it is, what you expect, what you want, what you're coming for. So if people don't understand these things about you, it makes them think that they can actually, it makes them feel that they are in a more stable position than they actually are. So watch out for that. You need to turn this emperor upright, and you need to actually get in your power and start verbalizing what it is that you want and where it is that you are taking yourself, so that other people can stop trying to take you down their own path. Ooh, okay, Libra. That's what's up. Okay, don't be led, lead. I like that. I like that a lot, I do. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you're coming in. We're going to give you 12 minutes. All right, and that's going to be the last of the air signs. Please give me a message for Aquarius. Give me a yes or no for Aquarius, please. 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 Yes, no. Yes, no, or maybe for the Aquarians. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, come on. The Hermit. The Hermit. Okay, Aquarius. I don't know why. I just heard after some more reflection and deeper inspection, I've decided no. I've just decided no. All right, so Aquarius, you are deep in your feelings right now. And that could be why you're getting this no. Because that is indeed, the Hermit is indeed a no. Basically what that means is that, how can I put this? It's a no because whatever this is that you want isn't deep enough for you. It isn't enough for you. Okay, however that makes sense. Knight of Wands, Karma. Why do I was feeling that? The Magician and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so whatever you are inquiring about, it's a no. Shadow side wanted to come out. I don't think I'm going to take that just yet. Which shadow is the... it's another version of death, if I'm not... Or the devil, sorry. But yeah, I just keep hearing it's not enough. It's not enough. And it's coming through, I don't know why, but it's coming through as the genie from Aladdin. It's like, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's missing something. Something's missing. It's that kind of energy. It's not like a pouty of, oh, this is just not good enough for me. It's like, it's just something is missing. It's still not enough. It's not enough. You got the Hangman in the reverse, Aquarius, the Page of Wands. I think you're starting to see what it is you really want. You're starting to really, oh, yes. Okay, so Aquarius, you are starting to see what it is that you really want in this life. And whatever somebody is trying to provide for you or whatever you're currently getting, it's like, I mean, this is good, but this isn't what I'm hitting for. It's one of those kind of energies. It's like you are realizing that whatever it is that you want in this life, you have to plant the seeds yourself. You have to be of your own dominion, and I think that's what you're hitting for. It's like if this is in reference to a job, for instance. It's not enough that you be an employee. You want to be the boss. You like the industry that you work in, but you want to run your own shit. All right. Dag Nabbit Aquarius, and here is your rebel message. Take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. So, clear your head, Aquarius. Clear your head, get your mind right. Really figure out what it is along your path that speaks to you, which I think you're doing that right now. You are actually figuring that out as we speak. And so if you're asking a question like, should I stay at this job, or should I give, this particular situation that is just a little bit beneath me, should I give it another chance? Your answer is no. You should actually be looking within yourself, doing some serious soul searching within yourself to try to figure out exactly, if you don't already know, exactly what it is that you want. And if you do already know, then this soul searching is to help you figure out who's, what's, when's, where's, and how's of achieving that. Okay, Aquarius? So I like that. Good luck to you. Moving on. We're going to do the earth signs. We're doing the earth signs now. And we're going to go ahead and just start with the Virgos, because I like Virgos. They're my sister shine at 17, 15. All right, Virgo, let's get an answer to your question, shall we? Yes, no, or maybe for the Virgo. Yes, no, or maybe for the Virgos. Yes, no, or maybes for the Virgo. I know I look extra crazy right now. I don't care. All right, Virgo, you got the star too. So there's something that you are hoping for, something that you're trying to make come into fruition. I see the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups wanting to show their heads. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. There could be some manipulation of sorts going on around you, Virgo. I don't know if it's coming from you or if it's coming from somebody around you, but it could very well be somebody in this energy is Marvel Mind. Somebody in your energy, Virgo, I don't know if it's you or somebody that's close to you, but somebody is trying to manipulate a victory. And when I say manipulate a victory, what I mean is instead of allowing the universe to provide them with what they are due, they are trying their damnedest to control their level of success in a particular situation, and they may be doing this through all sorts of unethical means, but they're doing it in an attempt to gain stability. So whatever that means to you, putting in work. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, give me one more for Virgo, please. Ten of Swords in reverse. All right, so Virgo, you may be trying to revive a situation that was very painful once before. You may be considering going back to this. It's almost like this is your hope. This is your hope that this situation comes back around again. That's what it is. You know what it is. Like you know how this is gonna go. You know what the deal is. It's already done all of it, all of what it's gonna do, and you are at this point like just hoping, and not even hoping on a level of like I hope it changes and then it comes back. It's like, I know it's fucked up. I know it's dramatic. I know it's emotional. I know there's betrayal. I know. But I want it. It's just so weird, Virgo. I guess. Whatever. I don't judge. But there's definitely someone trying to figure out how to get this to come back in their life. And your Rebel Oracle message is get over yourself and pull your shit together. Yeah, because this really does feel like almost I don't say delusional, but this is definitely a self-deprecating energy. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Yeah, I don't know why you would want something like this back. It looks like the potential, the healing potential is there. It has already come to a close, Virgo. It's just something about seeing it ending is bothering you. Like seeing this close out and realizing that this is the absolute end of this. It bothers you. You don't want this to end. You don't want this chaos to end. You don't want this compulsion to work at this thing. It's almost like beating a dead horse and knowing that you're beating a dead horse, and instead of walking away and going to find somewhere else to put your energy, you would much rather stay right here and keep beating this dead horse. Hey, whatever. But Rebel Deck says help people, give back, and do good shit for humanity. So you might need to just come on up out your head with that, Virgo, and let that go. But I will say this, whatever we ask the universe for better or worse, we're going to get it. So hence, if that's what you want, you'll get it. And that's why you got the yes. All right, so moving on, we're going to do Capricorn now. And I'm going to start you Cappies at 23 minutes. Oh, I forgot to tell you at the beginning of this video, I am the Gemini Goddess. If you like this video, hit a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, you're more than welcome to do so. You can also subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome if you did. I will certainly appreciate it. All right, so give me a yes, no, or maybe for Capricorn, please. Yes, no, or maybe for Capricorn. What y'all up to, Caps? Oh, what you up to, Cappies? The Capadonnas in my life. I don't even know too many Capricorns. That's weird. I think I know like 3. All day long. That was your card. It wanted to come out. The Le Magician. See that one? The Magician. All right, so Capricorn, that is a definite yes, but you're going to have to put in some work. All right? Nothing, you actually have everything that you need. You have all the tools at your disposal. You have all the angels on your side to accomplish whatever this is that you are thinking about. But, and for those of my faithful walkers in terms of Christianity, I'm sure you know this phrase quite well. Faith without works is dead. Okay, so basically what that means, Cappy, is that you have to not only dream it, but in order to bring it from 5D to 3D, you are going to have to put in some work behind it so that it manifests. It's not going to do it just because you think about it and just because you talk about it. You're going to have to get up off your butt and put some work into it. All right, so... Oh, and I think you know this. Cappy. You've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You've got the Five of Wands in reverse. And you've got Death in reverse. So, I get the feeling that other people are trying to pull you out. Like other people are trying to distract you. Other people are trying to get your attention, or other things. I won't say it's just people. But there are some other elements that are trying to get your attention. And I think what's happening is that you're at this point where you're wondering to yourself, like, have I isolated too much? Have I gone within too much? Do I need to start opening up and letting people in? The answer to that is yes, but with a small caveat, because your Death is in reverse. Let them in, but selectively. So this is not about changing how you do things as a whole, like doing a complete 180. This is about piece by piece, letting those things that don't serve you go, while continuously cultivating the characteristics. Try to say that 3 times fast. Continuously cultivating the characteristics that are working for you along the journey. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get distracted by things that are not relevant to your current path. And I think you are very good, Capricorn, at doing that, you know, at kind of keeping your blinders on, which is awesome. The universe is saying that is a great way for you to be. Just when you do get ready to let other people in, or when it comes to a point where you have to let other people in, don't lose that discernment. Don't lose that that need to verify before you trust, if that makes sense. All right? Don't fucking force it. Just a little side message. We'll see if it comes out again. Because that's really the energy that I'm getting from you, Cappy. It's just like this. Yeah, I'm not forcing shit. If you find your way into my world, great. If you don't, even better. Just know. Okay. You're going through some tough shit. Okay, Cappy. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. There it is. You know, I think it's important for you to just stay grounded. And earth signs, y'all are great at doing that. So I don't worry too much about you. You know, between the two of us being ruled by Mercury, earth signs are not the flightiest. Air. All right, so moving on to Taurus. And Taurus, you're coming in at 2830. I'm going to give you 2830. All right, Taurus, let's see where we're going. Yes, no, or maybe for Taurus, please. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no. I just need one. I know I'm giving you so many options. Yes, no, or maybe, please. Yes, no, or maybe. The Hierophant, which is your card, Taurus. So this definitely speaks about you. And the Hierophant it's one of those tricky cards. So this is it is a yes, but it's about lessons learned. Okay? Or it's about... This is what I mean when I say tricky. It can be a yes but it's about lessons learned. It can be a no because this is your karma. Or it can be a maybe if you are willing to do the work. So with that being said, before I say yes, no, or maybe, let's grab some clarifiers real quick. Give me 3 cards, please, for Taurus. But this is definitely on you, Taurus. Whatever this is definitely on you. If it's going to be a yes and a go, it's going to be because you say so. If it's a no-go, it's because you say so. If it's a maybe and you know, other people are waiting on that green light, it's because of you, Taurus. Like, at the end of the day, this is about you. The 7 of Wands and karma. See, yeah, I get this really intense feeling, Taurus, that you are, you're trying to get back to your stability. You're trying to get back, you're trying to find your way back to where you felt like you were less in your ego, less in your pride, and more, you were more successful. Whatever, this is reminiscing. Oh, okay, so this is reminiscing. This is you, Taurus, thinking about maybe some things in your past, maybe could possibly be some investments that maybe at one point you were thinking about and then you kind of walked away from, or you kind of like just kind of put it on the shelf. You may have a desire to go back to that. You are definitely seeking stability. And I think what this is telling me is whatever your question was in regards to this, it's a no. It's almost like this door has already closed. This door has closed, excuse me. It's over. Let it go. Yeah, get over yourself, pull your shit together, go help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Yeah, so if you were wondering, like, let's say for instance, let's say this is a X, right? Because you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So that's also known as a single person. In reverse, that would mean that they're not single anymore. But this is the energy of somebody who wants to go back to where they came and wondering if they can go back. And the universe is saying no. The universe is saying let it go. Move forward. Whatever lesson has been learned from this, let it go. All right. All right. Water signs. This is going to be fun. And we're going to start with my favorite water sign, the Scorpio. All right, Scorps. Scorpio, you're going to come in at, we'll give you 32.45. All right, Scorpios, focus on your question. Yes, no, or maybe for Scorpios. Yes, no, or maybe for Scorpios. Yes, no, or maybe for Scorpios. So if you're in here, hit the like button. If you catch this video later on sometime, don't hesitate to still hit the like button. You're more than welcome to leave a comment down in the comment section. Or even better, hit that subscribe button, okay? All right, Scorpio, you got the Chariot in the upright. The Chariot is a yes, okay? But it's a yes about, it also says motion on the bottom. So if you look at the bottom of the Chariot card, it says motion. So this is a yes, but it's going to require some action in order to achieve. It's not going to come to you. You're going to have to go get it. All right. Give me one more, please. All right. So I won't take that because it dropped me 3. 8 of Wands, Justice, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. So Five of Cups in reverse. No more regret. No more sorrow. No more remorse, because balance has been restored, justice has been served. Okay, so I'm gonna see if that comes out again. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's a little redundant. All right, so Scorpio, you may have finally decided, I'm getting the same essential messages. You may have decided that it was time for you to stop moping. It was time for you to stop playing the victim, you're just done. Like, whatever this is, you're done being the damsel in distress. You're done playing the victim. You're done throwing this pity party for yourself. Whatever the question is for this, yes. The answer is yes. But it's going to require you moving forward. And I just keep hearing just moving on. There is the Eight of Wands here, which speaks to activity. I don't know if you see these, if you can see these flowers. Those flowers on those staffs are actually cherry blossoms. They're cherry blossoms. So the thing about cherry blossoms is the cherry tree is one of the most resourceful, resilient fruit trees known to man. The cherry blossom, and that's why the cherry blossom often signifies, especially in Eastern cultures, it oftentimes signifies the renewal of spring. The return of spring is often marked by the cherry blossom, because no matter how bad the storm is, as long as you see a cherry blossom, it gives you hope. It gives you hope to think that something better is coming. And that just like we survived the storm, we can be here to witness that something better. And I do believe that this is where you are. You may be scared, you may be a little bit unsure, a little bit uncertain, but you have already put your foot down. You've already decided that you are not going to be anybody's pity case anymore. You're not going to be sad for yourself, and you're not going to let anyone else feel sad for you. And the Rebel deck says, rebel. Why? Because fuck it. So, maybe you have been trying to express yourself in a situation. Maybe you have been, on a job that you just really found got you more and more miserable every time you turned around. But whatever it is, you have hit your breaking point, and you have made a decision to just recalibrate, find your balance, and find it swiftly. And rebel. And I think there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be very surprised at this side of you, because this is not what they're used to. They're used to passive, easygoing, flexible Scorpio, but don't let them Scorpios fool you. There's nothing bad, just don't let them Scorpios fool you. They're not doormats, okay? All right, so Pisces, we're moving on to you. All right, so yes, no, or maybe for the Pisceans. Yes, no, or maybe for the Pisceans. Yes, no, or maybe for the Pisceans. Then you got your sister's card, Cancer. Hangman, hangwoman, hanging one. The hanging one. Perception. Okay? I think you are very stuck, Pisces, and this is a maybe, okay? Because, and the reason why this is one of my favorite maybe cards, this card does stand in the lane of maybes. You have yes, no's, and you have maybes. The hangman, the hanged one, stands in the lane of maybes. But here's the thing about it. It leans almost absolute to a no. Because in order for this to be a yes, the person who's in this position, who's in this energy, has to be willing to open and expand their purview, their perspective, their perspective. So it's like, how often do any of us really do that? Like, once we get stuck into our ways, once we feel like we know what we know and that's it, we won't deviate from that. Well, my mama always used this seasoning, so I'm always use this seasoning. My daddy always used this barber, so I'm taking my sons to this barber. But what happens when this person dies? Or what happens if they stop making that seasoning that your mama used to love so much? You're going to be screwed. So you have to be willing to be a little flexible, Pisces, And if you're not, then that's what makes this, that's what makes this a no. 4 cups, the world in reverse. Yeah, Pisces, you doing this to yourself. You are definitely, and the King of Cups. Yeah, see, all right. And once again, this is Piscean energy. So this is you all day long, Pisces, King of Cups. So you're playing coy. You're trying to act like you don't want something. And that's the position that you're standing on. You're trying to act like you don't want something, Pisces, when you really do. And if you don't express the desire that you have for this, then you are going to miss out on whatever comes after this, okay? So whatever your question is, if your question was, let's say, for instance, if your question was about a relationship, will we, won't we, will we get together, will we not get together? The answer is no, based on what I'm looking at. The answer is no, because you are not allowing yourself to feel it. And so whatever cycle you're in now, whether it be this cat and mouse, whether it be, you know, a secret desire, like, you know, you have a crush on somebody and they don't know it, it's going to continue on that way because you're not willing to see this. You're still in that stuck energy of whatever this cycle is. You know, if you're talking about a job, then the answer is to, like, say, for instance, if you're asking, oh, you know, am I going to get this new job, or, you know, am I going to get away from this old job? No, because you're not doing anything. You're not giving the energy. You're not giving the universe any indication other than your displeasure, which is all that's going to do is get you booted out of your current company by being a jerk, because the King of Cups and the 4 of Cups are in the upright. So this is somebody who seriously carries a lot of, this is that kind of, like, if was a person, it would be King of Cups and 4 of Cups. This is you walking into the office every day and just turning your nose up at every little thing. Why don't they have the right kind of paper towel? Oh, I'm so sick of working here. I don't know. That kind of energy, and it's not accompanied with energy of proactivity. So yeah, either you change your perspective and get a better attitude about where you currently are, so that way your outlook can get a little better, or you start balancing this energy out. It's okay for you not to like the job that you're in, but just don't keep going into work every day talking about something, y'all bitches stink. You know, you can't do that, because you'll end up getting fired, Pisces. And just because you don't like a job doesn't mean you leave one without a new one. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we roll. All right, so moving on to Cancer. Cancer, you're coming in at 43.25. All right, bet. All right, Cancer. What we got for Cancer? I don't know if you guys can tell it or not, but my face is still kind of, which is why I got this super bottle of orange juice right here, because I don't like chewable vitamin C's, but I do like the drinkable form. I will suck down a gallon of orange juice like it's going somewhere. All right, Cancer. What we got for you? What we got? What these Cancers want from us. Tell me what you want from me. L'Emperor, sovereignty. Telling somebody, this is my house, I don't give a fuck. What you telling them, Cancer? I can see Cancer doing that. I don't give a fuck how you feel. It's my shit. Scared. I have Cancer friends who can be rather, I was joking, Cancer, but is this really how you feel? Is this really how you feel? The Knight of Swords, 4 Pentacles. I was just playing, Cancer. But you're not. You're not. All right, well then. Listen, crosswatchers, Cancer say get the fuck out they shit. They don't want you there no more. Come on, Cancer. Don't be rude. Don't be rude, Cancer. All right, so Cancer, you got the Emperor, sovereignty. So you are definitely the number 4. You are. This is definitely about your stability. You got 4-4. You got the Emperor, which is the 4th arcana, 4th major arcana in the deck, and then you have the 4 of Pentacles, which is about holding back, holding on to something. Then you have the 2 of Wands, which you actually got a bonus. You have the 2 of Wands in the upright. And the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So you are trying, okay, so first and foremost, let me just say the answer to your question is yes, okay? The answer to your question is yes, but here's the kicker. And this is crazy because this actually came out before and I stuck it back in the deck and it came out again. You are being shady, Cancer. You are being very shady. And this shit could blow up in your face. Like, so I don't know what you're holding on to or keeping away. But you got the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. So I get this feeling that you may be biting your tongue a little bit, or you may have been in this energy of making some very like this is the energy of somebody who, instead of just saying something directly to your face, they kind of like walk around you all the time and just, you know, mutter stupid shit underneath their voice type shit. And then as soon as you be like, what? They'd be like, oh, I ain't say nothing. You know, like you walk past them in the kitchen and they're just like, this bitch is still here. You'd be like, what you say? Nothing. I was just trying to find where the beer and the sandwiches were there. It's like that kind of energy. But then you have the Rebel card, which says, stop being shady. So that could tell me you could be the one that's doing this. You could be the one that's kind of like, you know, walking around your house being like, oh, I wish this bitch would leave. Instead of just telling whoever this is straight out your mouth, like, hey, you need to go. I need my space back. You're not doing that. You're just like, why does this bitch leave her socks out again? Why is it every time I come in here, I ain't got no milk in the fridge because this bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is going to blow up on you. So I don't know. If you want to fight. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I take that back. That's a no. That's the Emperor. And in my mind, I was thinking the Empress. The Empress is a yes. The Emperor is a no. So if you want to fight or something, which I don't think you do. I just think that you are not, let me see if I can put this concisely and simply. All right, so let's say you do want somebody out your house, right? Cancer, I'm gonna just make this real quick. Let's say you do want somebody out your house, right? You could be hoping that they just get up and fucking leave. They're not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? They're not whatever this situation is, it's not gonna change by you being your normal passive self. You are going to have to open your mouth and you are going to have to actually say what is on your mind. So that means that you're going to have to invoke your inner fire sign, which, speaking of fire signs, guess where we're at right now? Oh, sorry. We are on fire signs, all right? And so, of course, I'm going to start with my favorite fire sign ever, the Sagittarians. And you guys are going to be at 50 minutes exactly. All right, so give me... Oh, that was quick. The full... I say Aries, I'm on Sag, my bad. My bad, I got stupid excited. Anyway, the Fool, exploration. This is an absolute yes, Sagittarius. This is an absolute yes, with the caveat that you must step outside of your comfort zone to accomplish it. All right? So whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to go after, you can have it. The universe is all for it. They're just asking you to, they asking you to put in the work. And with the High Priestess, this is the Fool and the High Priestess. This is be about it. Don't talk about it. Okay. Stop telling people what you want to do and just go do it. Go effing do it. Okay. The universe is working in your favor. It is definitely doing that. You got all major arcanas here. This is gorgeous because this is just telling me, Sag, like whatever it is that it's telling me, one, whatever it is that you want. This is a deeply seated thing. This is something that's in your soul. It is something that, you know, really kind of creates the map of your life, or it's extremely influential in creating the map of your life. And then you have it surrounded by all major arcanas, the High Priestess, karma, and strength. What this is saying is the universe is working in your favor. Don't talk about it, Sag. Just be about it. The universe has your back. And then you have your sister sign here in Leo with the Strength card. Endure, persevere, continue to keep your head up, because this is not a marathon. I mean, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. This is not something that's going to happen overnight, nor would you want it to just happen overnight. So as you continue to figure out ways to perfect this, as long as you are on that journey of perfecting and exploring and opening your mind up to different possibilities, the universe is working in your favor. The universe wants to see you succeed in this. So definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Your Rebel Oracle is, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. So there may be somebody around you who is trying to make you question yourself, Sag. There could be somebody around you who's making you wonder whether or not you're smart enough, you're good enough, you're worthy enough. Fuck them people. Cut them loose and follow what the universe has for you, because that's where you get the answers. All right, Leo. Let's get it, Leos. We're bringing you in at 53 minutes. We'll say 55, just to be safe. All right, Leos, 55. If you would, please just like my little video. I would greatly appreciate it. You can like it. You can subscribe to the channel. You can leave me a comment. I'm with that too. I'm with all of that. All of that, all of that, all of that. All right. Leo, you get the Hierophants, and then you get the Sun in reverse on the bottom, which is actually your card. So, Leo, what you don't see, I'm hearing what you can't see can hurt you. And this is about morals. The Hierophant is about our deeper lessons, our spirituality, our morality. Eight of Swords. You're in your head about something. Something you feel like you can't get out of. Oh, Three of Swords. Something may have... Something you went against your own code against, is what I'm hearing. You did something. Yeah, this is... So, Leo, You've been trapped in your head about something. Maybe trying to figure out if it's right or wrong. It may be a little tricky. Like, it's like a weird thing. Like, you... Maybe when you first encountered this, and that's what's fucking you up, Leo, because maybe when you first encountered this, you thought you knew what the situation was. You thought you had a clear understanding of what it was, and you felt like you were walking into it informed. But now it's either it's not as bad as you thought it would be, or regardless, it's getting better. It's getting better. Whatever it is, it's getting better. But it does require you to have patience, persevere, and endure. And you're going to have to listen. So that lion's pride is going to have to kind of not go out the window, but you're definitely going to have to shut your mouth and listen. Stop talking so much, because you may be talking yourself out of knowledge that you need to have. And shit could be a lot worse. Be fucking grateful. So that might be what it is. Like, you're thinking that this situation should be better. It should be more. You might be complaining a little bit to your friends about how you might not get paid that much, or, you know, she's not as smart as you thought she was. This is that, and the third. But the universe is saying, if you give yourself a little bit of time and give this situation time to level out and really assess how it aligns with your character profile, you might be surprised. This might actually work out for you a lot better if you adjust your attitude towards it. Just saying, Leo. All right, down to the last of the Mohicans. We are at 5730. Aries. All right, Aries. Y'all not doing this to me today. No, Aries. One card at a time. Y'all get so excited when I start channeling your energies. Like, Aries. Oh my God, because it's a Gemini. He's a Gemini. We want her. Give me a yes, no, or maybe for Aries. Le Magician. In reverse. Who you running game on, Aries? I do not read these in reverse, so don't worry about it. All right, so Aries, you have the Magician. This speaks to your ability to, or your self-inventory. You actually have everything that you need to manifest whatever it is that you are trying to put your hand to these days. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting so sleepy. I get up really early, so like by 5 o'clock, I'm somewhere taking a power nap. I ain't even gonna cap with you. All right. The High Priest in reverse. That's the Hierophant. Taurus energy. One more, please. Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Yeah, I felt this anyway. There is some very manipulative energy on yours, Aries. I don't know if this is you or the person that you're dealing with, or, you know, the situation that you're in, that you're thinking of. But there is no real collaboration here. It's kind of stuck. And this person, or the reason why this... All right, so let's take a step back. for one, you have the yes, Aries. Have yes. So whatever it is that you're asking about, however you ask this question, it is a yes. I have a very distinct feeling. Yeah, I have a very distinct feeling that the question that you ask, Aries, is in regards to a trust issue. Something that has to do with you trusting another person, or another person being able to trust you, or a situation that you feel like you can trust. And I'm just going to say, follow your instincts. So the reason why I say that, let me see, and this is just an example. So let's say, for instance, right, Aries, you were asking about a job. Am I being paranoid, or is this going to be a good job for me? Why do I, am I being paranoid and feeling like I don't fit in, or what, right? All this is saying to me is that you need to listen to your instincts. So you got the Magician in the upright, inner skills. That speaks of, in this particular situation, it can be a direct reference to your instincts, to your intuition, whatever potential previous experiences that you have that may kind of create a sense of familiarity about whatever this situation is. But whatever it is, you or someone involved in this has absolutely no intention of working with you. They actually want to work against you, but in this very manipulative way. So this is a person, let's say you got somebody that you work with, right? And they come to you and they say, let's say your boss, and they're like, hey, so Aries, if you do this report for me, then I will make sure that you get an invite to the next company brunch, so that way you can get in on the inside track, right? And you're like, word, okay. And in your mind, you say, okay, but in your heart, you feel like this person is just running smoke up your ass. You are indeed right. This person has no intention of working with you. They have no intentions of collaborating with you. They want to keep you where you are while they move on. And you already know this because your Rebel card is that little voice inside you. Listen to that shit. You got a feeling you just can't shake because you know that whatever this situation is, it's not for you. It's not, you're not about that life. But you're trying to tell yourself for one reason or another. It's almost like you're trying to tell yourself, like, I can make this work. I can make this work. I can make this work. I guess, honey, if you can make it work, make it work. All right, y'all. I love you once again. My name is Gigi. I am the Gemini Goddess. This is my channel. This is my page. And as promised, I wanted to bring you guys more content. And I wanted to just be able to show my face a little bit more frequently than I have been in the last couple of months. If you've made it this far into the video, I thank you so much for your time. I thank you so much for your energy. I really, really hope and pray that the messages that you have received today actually do help you. My intent is to have a little fun with you, maybe help you clear your head and your thoughts a little bit. And if we've been able to do that, I am so grateful, thankful, and appreciative. So on that note, I'll just say, love, peace, and prosperity. I'm out.